Hey guys, what is up? It is Reaper Jinkai here, and I have done a top 5 for every region in Pokemon. So I've been thinking about doing this since I beat the game actually, but in my last video I asked why is your username blanking for me? Gerald Lloyd, I think is how you say it. I am so bad at remembering names. Like, when I see you, I know it's you, but... Anyways, I asked them what they would like to see on the channel, and they said they would like to see another top 5. Or they, specifically, my top 10 favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon. But, I haven't used enough to really have a top 10 favorite because I've used very minimal. I need to look into more and try and use more. So this is going to be like a double top 5. We are going to have my top 5 favorite designs, and then we're going to quickly transition into my top 5 Pokemon I want to use still. So, without any further ado, almost forgot, before we dive headfirst into this, I need to remind everybody that none of these pictures are mine. I found them on Google. If these are your pictures, thank you for having them up on Google because they're great. And that's why I chose them. But now, let's get into the first top 5, my top 5 favorite designs. And number 5 is kind of a surprise even to me. It's Mimiq, I think is how you say it. Mimiq? Yeah. And I don't know what it is about Mimiq. I generally do not like the Pikachus of each generation, which I don't think Mimiq was supposed to be. But, like, it kind of ended up being, I guess. I don't remember what the other one's called, but it's like a steel electric, and it ain't nothing but an earthquake. But, Mimiq, its design... I don't know, I really like it. I don't know what I like about it or why I like it. It just is good. Like, it's not too complicated, and it's... I think that's it. It's a very simplistic design. And it makes you wonder what's, like, underneath Mimiq. Because I think there's a Pokedex entry that, if it shows its real form, it will, like, kill whoever sees it. Which is even scarier. But, well, cooler, personally, but... So, I don't know. I just really like Mimiq. I like how it looks. This one could also go on the Pokemon that I still want to use, because I haven't even caught one yet. I just really want to use it. I don't know. I've heard it's really good, not 100% sure. But, moving on. Number 4 is Oren Guru, I think is how you say his name. Which, I like this Pokemon since it was released, but there was one thing that I did not like about the Pokemon, and that was how everybody was like, they made a Harambe Pokemon, they made a... No, they didn't. Like, which I know a lot of people were just saying it as a joke, but the people that honestly thought that they made a Harambe Pokemon drove me up a wall. Because, little known fact, another series I was huge into growing up and still play a little bit of is Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors. And pretty much if that game kind of kind of tells history of Japan or China, depending on which one you play, or like big battles, but they don't. I don't know. The game's hard to explain because your character you play it as like a historical figure from either culture, depending on which games you play, and you go basically minion annihilating. You rack up a stupid amount of kills every match and stuff like that. That is completely unrealistic for what probably actually happened. Like, for example, me and my friend, we have pulled off like 5K kills in a game. So it's like, it's a stupid amount of kills, and it's not how it went down. But the one thing, this has a point, I'm sorry, but they have like war strategists like Shingen Takeda, I think is his name. And if you look up Shingen Takeda Dynasty, is he Dynasty? I think he's Dynasty. He's either Dynasty or Samurai Warriors. If he doesn't pop up for Dynasty, look up Samurai. And he uses a war fan, which is what Oren Guru has, which is literally the sole reason why I liked his design. I was like, it was just something that threw back to another series that I played and I really enjoyed. I know a lot of you probably don't care, but that's why I liked him. Again, this is another one that I haven't caught yet, and it could go under Pokemon that I wanted to use. Because I really do, I want to take him into double battles, because I think that he just looks great for double battles. But anyways, moving on. We have number 3, which is Decidueye. I started with Rowlet. Now, I originally, if you remember way back when, I wanted to start with Popplio. And what I said back then still holds true. I personally think Popplio has a better design than Rowlet. Personally, I do. That's just me. But when I saw Decidueye, I had to get Rowlet. I don't like the middle forms. Honestly, for me it works like this. Popplio has the best starter form. Torocat's the best middle form. And then Decidueye is the best highest form. In my opinion. That's just how I went. But as soon as I saw it was an archer, I play rangers when I play D&D. You're learning all types of things you didn't want to know about me today, but when I play D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons for those of you who don't know the acronym, I always either play a thief. I play like a thief, rogue, ranger combo. I play one of those 3, which I know thief and rogue are the same thing, but so when I saw like a bow wielding class, which is normally my primary weapon in these games, I wanted it. I wanted the bow wielding evolution. And that's pretty much what. And then the cloak, like, you can't look at Decidueye and tell me he doesn't look good. Like, Decidueye looks badass. I love Decidueye. I'm gonna get off of this because I've been tripping over what I wanted to say, and it's not worth going back and trying to do this again. So the number 2 is Goliosopod? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I have it in front of me because I don't know how to pronounce it. And I mean, this thing just looks badass. Like, I would give a long speech about it, something like that, and why it's number 2, but it just looks badass. I know it's pretty much the Gyarados of 7th gen because Wimpod's pretty much as weak as Magikarp, only it gets TMs. But I'm gonna call it Goliospod. That doesn't sound right. Anyways, yeah, it just looks badass. That's the only reason why it's here. Sorry, like, its design was so good I had to put it at number 2. And number 1 for this list is Hanrock Midnight Form. Specifically Midnight Form because I don't know if I ever said it in a video, but I was originally supposed to be playing Sun. I always said I wanted to play Moon, but my GameStop had a bundle pack to where you got both. Well, Linny wanted to play Moon, so I was going to be a good boyfriend and let her play Moon. And then it turns out my buddy got the bundle pack as well, and him and his brother both wanted Sun. So it worked out, so we just traded Sun and Moon. So his brother got a copy of Sun, and I got Moon. So it worked out, but Hanrock just... Midnight Hanrock just looks so much more badass than Midday. In my opinion, of course. There's some people that think werewolves are overdone, they don't like them. And you're fine to think that, but I personally think you're wrong. I think this guy is so much more badass than Midday form. I actually have Rockruff right now with its hidden ability. I want to get one with a better nature, because I think it's an attack lowering nature. And if you don't know, Hanrock Midnight Form's hidden ability is No Guard, which with moves like Stone Edge and stuff would be amazing to have. So those are my top 5 best designs in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, if you want to take a break from this video, come back later. I'm expecting this to be somewhere around 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere in between there. Just because it's 2 top 5s, and yeah, I am long at doing shit. If you've been here for a while, you know, and this part doesn't help. So, I'm gonna shut up and move on to the top 5 Pokemon that I still want to use in Sun and Moon. Number 5 is Delmas, and I don't want to speed this up too much because I want to give these Pokemon the time of day as well. But looking at this Pokemon, I was thinking Ghost Steel or something, but it's Ghost Grass, I think, and it's just that there's so little known about this Pokemon. To me, at least. I know very little about it. I know it has a unique ability. I have no idea what its ability does. I just want this mon. I want it, I want to use it, and I pray it's good. I really do. But moving on, we have Drampa. And, of course I messed up that picture. But, again, don't have time to go fix it. I'm sorry for the white line across the bottom. But, so, I caught a Drampa, and then I kind of just boxed it because it was so late in the game. And I haven't taken it out to use it yet. But I've heard it's really good. I like its design. I like its Pokedex entry. I like 95% of the things about it. It's just I haven't had a chance to use it, and I want to. But other than that, well, I guess I'll touch on the 5% I don't like. The 5% I don't like isn't its fault. It's just, I wish it had been the higher form of something. If I had to pick something specifically, I would have liked it to be Dunsparce's evolution. But we all know that wasn't going to happen. But, I mean, other than that, it's just, too late in the game for me. I would have liked it to be like on the first island you get a Dunsparce, and when you get Dunsparce to like level 45 or 50, you can get a Drampa. So like you could still, it would still be a late game thing, but it would be a mon that you had with you the whole time and could kind of craft its moveset to what you want it to be. Anyways, moving on. Number 3 is a Alolan Muck. And simply put, it's not because it looks that great. I honestly don't like the design of it. It's mostly because I've heard it's so good. Like, so many people have had success with this Pokemon. I want to use one and find out for myself what's so good about it. I have one, it's just sitting in my box. I'm trying to complete the Pokedex right now, so of course this was one of the first ones I caught to finish it up. But yeah, it's just that it's good, apparently. I want to know why. So moving on, we have number 2, which is, dang, I messed up that one too. Turtonator? I think it's how you say its name. I hope. And it's not because I've heard it's really good or anything. It's just I get no chance to use something that's an exclusive to another game, so I would like to try it out and see what makes it unique. What is it good? Is it bad? Is it something I want to use, or I don't know. Again, tripping over my words, but it's just, it looks cool. It looks like it has potential. I know it has like a signature defensive move that does damage if it's hit physically. So I hope I get to try it out, and I hope it's good. And number 1 is Comeau. Now, this was actually the easiest mon to place on both lists because I have a Comeau. I went through the trouble of catching is it Jingo? I don't know what its name is. Hold up. I'm sorry. I made it through this whole thing, and then at the very end I yawned. I'm sorry. But I want a Comeau. Well, I have a Comeau, but I want to use it because it looks like it has so much potential. It ain't nothing but a Moonblast, but any Fairy-type move is ending this thing's life. I shouldn't... Well, I had a Gengar, so I suppose that's not a good example. But yeah, it's just, I want to try him out. I want to see, does that 4 times weakness make him so unviable that he can't be used, or is he a limited use one, or is he just God tier and none of us know it yet, or I don't know it yet. I want to know, I just want to know how good he is, to be honest. That's all I want. Let me quit talking, I'm done. I am just making noises now. So, I'm not going to keep you here for 5 more minutes while I try and figure out why he's my number 1. He just is. If there's a problem with that, I apologize. But, if you enjoyed, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I don't want to say leave a like or a comment, because I just found out, like, to little rant at the end. If you don't want to listen to it, have a great day. But I just found out, like, how the new algorithm is going to work with YouTube, that likes and comments matter. And I've been fighting with myself to find out if I want to ask for likes and stuff. And, because obviously I want to grow. It's just not a priority for me to grow. So I think apparently I think I'm tired because I'm yawning, but I think I'm not gonna ask. I think I'm just gonna tell you guys to have a good day, because if you guys wanted to like and comment, you would. You wouldn't need me to be like, oh yeah, by the way, like my video, because I need you to. I think I asked for likes way back when I started, and comments and stuff, and I don't want to go back to that. I just want to have fun, guys. So, do I ask for videos? I'm trying to think where my outro is right now. I'm pretty sure it's just have a good day. No, it's peace. It's thank you guys for watching, peace. Yeah, I don't think I ever say leave a like. If I do, I apologize, and I'm just stupid and can't think of it. But, yeah, I just want to have fun. I want you guys to have fun with my videos. I would like to make, one day, like, make a small enough community, or big enough, I suppose, that, like, even if it's, like, 10 people, that when I go into the comment section, there's, like, 10 people always talking about stuff that, like, not necessarily the video, just, like, stuff that they do. Like, oh man, I got my platinum out the other day, played that for a few hours, had a blast playing with old mechanics and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Or something like that. Like, I just want somewhere that people can come and just have fun. They don't have to worry about grammar on the internet or toxic people or stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what got us to this part of the conversation. I think I just switched randomly, but I think I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.